Hey guys, I decided to film from my bed today because I don't want to get out of bed. I'm in my pajamas with my beautiful Google t-shirt, and I decided that it was time to film the August Tops 5 because it's like September 11 and I'm super late. So let's get to it. Well, I mean, watch me drink coffee first because it's my first coffee and I really need it. Very hot. The first thing I want to show you guys is Dr. Bronner's toothpaste. Who else didn't know about this? I already love their soap. I've been buying like really big bottles of soap and I already found like a place where I could fill them up in Montreal, so I'm super happy about that. But I never knew they made toothpaste and it's pretty amazing. This is actually the second toothpaste that I bought. I'm already using one. This is like what it looks like. It's a pretty large format. It's 140 grams and I'm using the weird flavor of anise. It doesn't ruin like your taste buds and it just like doesn't feel like it's a fake mint flavor that stays in your mouth for like an hour. Of course, this toothpaste is fluoride free and the ingredients are super clean, just like their soaps. There's like coconut oil and it basically has ingredients just like if you would have made your own toothpaste, and it's just something I don't feel like I need to make these days. That's number one. Number two is me taking another coffee sip. I haven't had drip coffee in so long, guys. I've been drinking instant coffee because I got really lazy in August. But I'm back to making my fancy drip coffee and it feels amazing. Number two is this awesome bottle that I received for my blog, and I don't know if you can see, but it says Sophia Shandy, which is me, and I've never had a bottle of booze with my name on it, so first of all, that's pretty cool. I think I've already tried this when I went to a wine festival and it was pretty decent. I used to love single malts. That's what I was drinking when I was like 25, 26 year old, and now that I'm old, I really got into bourbon, so I guess like not something as strong and something like more enjoyable. I feel like bourbon is already the result of what you get when you buy a really expensive single malt because it feels like you're drinking honey alcohol or something. But I think this is pretty close to it. I don't think it's really harsh, so I'm super excited because I was meaning to get a new bottle of bourbon and then I received this and it has my name on it. So of course I will drink it and I'll probably keep the bottle to like put some water in there after. And that was a gift from Jack Daniels because they were doing a barrel hunt and I sadly missed it because I was working like a crazy person on September 1st when it was happening in town. But I'm so happy I got this, and no, I'm not gonna put some in my coffee right now. So number three is the BioLand products, and more specifically the BioLand Flex. So a few weeks ago, I was targeted with an ad on Facebook by Soylent. So if you haven't heard of Soylent, they're this Silicon Valley startup, and it's this guy who wanted to replace food. So he made like this powder that has everything that you need in your day, and people drink it like 3 times a day or something. But I love the idea because sometimes you just really don't have time to get a meal, and especially if you're someone who wants to make sure you hit your macros, I thought it was a very interesting concept. From what I understood, they don't really sell it in Canada, or the shipping was like too high, so like I never got around to really tasting it. So it's all like really interesting products, but first of all, I didn't want to pay for really high shippings so I could get the product in Canada because I don't think it's sold from Canada. And second of all, when I looked at the actual macros, they were horrible. Like there's so much calories in those products that I just couldn't, because I made a previous video, if you're curious about it, with my really strict macros that I'm eating because I'm trying to like sort of be on a cut. It really doesn't work for me. So I kept like doing research because I was like, maybe someone like started something in Quebec or Canada, and I ended up discovering BioLand, and it's pretty great. They have the regular BioLand, which is like pretty high in carb if you're someone who does eat that diet, but they also have 2 other products, which is the BioLand Flex. The BioLand Flex is this one with the big muscles. This is a meal replacement. It's supposed to hit most of the vitamins, most of the nutrients you need, the protein, the carbs, the fat. It really replaces everything. So the BioLand Flex is 500 calories, 21 grams of fat, 46 grams of carbs, and 38 grams of protein. It has so many good things. I'm actually gonna include a quick video about me preparing the BioLand Flex and maybe me tasting it. So it's gonna start right now. Alright guys, so I'm gonna take a minute to show you how to prepare the BioLand Flex. To prepare this drink, all you have to do is put 116 grams in a shaker and then you fill the rest with water. You blend or you shake it and then it has to be in the fridge for at least 2 hours. It must taste better when it's really cold. So you can see the ingredients here: oat flour, whey protein, flaxseed meal, buckwheat flour, almond flour, sunflower seeds, rice protein powder, chia seeds, vitamin powder, kale powder, spirulina, and artificial flavoring. That is quite the mix, my friends. I already weighted this shaker, so I gotta reach 116 grams. So the powder looks a little bit green because of the kale powder and the spirulina. Here's 116 grams. It feels like about a third of the shaker. And now we're gonna put some water and get to shake it. Going in the fridge. Alright, so you just saw me prepare the BioLand Flex, and there's also the BioLand Keto, which is really cool because I know that a lot of my fellow CrossFitters or even people in the tech world decided to eat keto, maybe because Kevin Rose did it and everyone was like, wow, that's so cool. He makes the BioLand Keto, which is once again 500 calories, but it has 39 grams of fat, 25 grams of carbs, so very low on carbs, which is really cool, and 21 grams of protein. This is for sure a favorite from August. No matter what it tastes like, for what you get for it, it's really a 10-minute that you can like go through in your day to get those nutrients in. I think that when you're really busy with work, it's a very good option, but also when you're traveling, maybe you'll be somewhere that has like less food available and you really want to make sure that you get as much without like bringing everything with you, all your supplements and your protein and everything. It's a great option. They're in Canada. So if you're in the States, of course they ship to the United States, but I think that if you're a fellow Canadian slash Quebecer slash Montrealer, it's pretty much the best option we have in the country. And they have great customer service, so check them out. Alright, so number 4 is actually a book, but I can only show it to you on my ebook. So it's the book about Elon Musk that was written by Ashley Vance. Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, and the quest for a fantastic future. And this book is awesome. I just started reading it actually. It says that I still have like 12 hours of reading, but I find it so interesting and I'm so excited about reading it. So in my case, about 90% of what I read is science fiction stories, and the other 10% is gonna be things that help me be better at life. I'm always interested in knowing more about nutrition, but I never ever read biographies. In Elon Musk's case, I find that person so interesting, so I really wanted to know more about this person. I love the way Ashley Vance has been writing it. It really feels like a story. I really recommend it if you're looking for something new to read that's not fiction, because I think this guy is gonna put out a lot of interesting products. Like in my case, I really want that big wall charger that you can have in your house, which means that I wouldn't need like Hydro-Quebec anymore. I think this is a really cool person to follow. So check out his book if you're looking for a new book to read. More coffee. Alright, so last item is my new gym bag from Reebok. I love this gym bag. I received it in August and I've been using it for the gym 3 to 5 times a week. So it's just a great bag and I think it was about $50. It's so worth it. So you get a small front pocket here where I put my keys and my lock and everything like that. You get a side pocket here where you can put your shoes, and I have a Moso hair purifying bag in there for my shoes, so I think it's like charcoal. And then you have the really big pockets where I keep like gymnastic stuff, my wrist wraps for big weightlifting, a towel, and my jump rope that I love to keep in a Tom's bag. It's a really cool bag. If you're someone kind of small like me, I'm 5'3". I think it's the perfect size because all the other bags that I had, each time they were either not comfortable for the support, they would be too big. I felt like those little kids who go to elementary school but have like the huge backpack. So this is a great size. So if you've watched this video up to the end, I think that if you're not subscribed, you really need to subscribe because come on, like you were able to spend all of this time with me, and also like the video because it's gonna help get more views, and then I'll get more people, and then we'll be more people and we'll get the discussion going. And of course, ask me any questions in the comments below about any products or anything else. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next vlog or on September's top 5. Have a good day, guys.